Keep it back, keep it back, keep it back, keep it back. Don't land short. A little short, a little bit of grass there.
These videos are intended for entertainment purposes only. Please do not use them for flight instruction. Contact a certified flight instructor. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, my wife might go flying with me.
Oh, there we go. All right. Alrighty. All right. I think we're good. Okay. Got seatbelt's good. I'll catch my door when we get out to the runway. All right. So I know we went through this last time, but the
traffic,
safety briefing and, you know, stop if we need to or pitch forward if we're under 1,000. Over that or just coming back or troubleshooting. All right. Alrighty, soft field takeoff. All right. So we can just do one lap here, soft field takeoff, soft field landing. Okay. Do a full stop, taxi back, and then have you ever been to Orlando North? Orlando, that's right here, right? The little one over there. No, they have a fly-in next week. I was like joking. Yeah, I'll fly over. Well, let's do our short field there. Okay. It's little, but you know you can do it. Okay. I thought that was private. It is, but they're friendly. Okay. Okay. So soft field, basically a couple of rear flaps. We're not stopping. Pull back and get into ground effect as soon as possible. Correct. Traffic, November 280 Bravo Golf, taking 154 to first Apopka. Alright, where does the yoke go? There. Alright, all green.
Oscar traffic, that's 7416 golf, taxiing to runway 15 via Alpha. Oscar traffic.
Alright. We got a positive rate. Oh, you want to hop a wheelie, basically? Yeah, keep it off the ground as much as you can. All right. Yeah, 2 elements, soft touchdown and not touching the nose wheel. Okay. All right, we'll taxi back. Let's do a short field over at Orlando North. Okay. Yeah, for the takeoff and the landing, you want to start as far back as you can, and then once the nose comes up, just enough to keep the cowling like right on the end of the runway, and hold that attitude until you're off the ground. And then for the landing,
also taking on runway 15 for the west.
You want to have enough airspeed that you can give your call. Proper traffic, November 280 Bravo Golf, clear back. Yeah, if you have too much airspeed, then you'll land kind of flat. If you don't have enough airspeed, then it'll just drop in and it won't be soft. So finding that sweet spot and ending it with until you can't pull back anymore, then the nose can come down. Remember 280 Bravo Golf, taxiing to 15 Alpha. Do you want to do a short field takeoff here, short field landing there, or do you want to do any takeoff here you want, and then a short field landing and takeoff over there? Yeah, we can do short field here, I mean. Okay. It's pretty similar, you just full power with brakes on and release, so, yep. Actually, I'm going to veto that.
Okay.
Do a soft field here.
Okay.
Try to get that nose up as soon as you can, and keep it down in ground effect until VX 63, and then climb it out. And then we'll do the short stuff over there.
Gotcha.
I have a problem with asking people what they want to do and then saying no.
Telling them no, that's wrong.
Yeah. Just the illusion of choice.
Whatever you want, other than that.
Yes. You're free to choose exactly what I want you to choose. Another one is whenever someone's under the hood, I always point out fun things on the ground to see.
So you looking?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, look at that. There's some cows or something. And then I'm like, oh, I wish I could see those. It's like, oh, yeah, I forgot you're under the hood.
Yeah, that's one thing, flying a lot, but I'm like, I never look outside because it's so busy.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on outside. As long as you can hold altitude and airspeed and everything, heading, look outside as much as you want.
Other than when I fly over my house and I try to
And then you look.
see the kids.
Yep.
Apopka traffic, RJ 686 to the Alpha, turning right crosswind, departing to the west.
Alright, so we can technically start the soft field takeoff from here. Okay. Like, you know, taxi. There's soft field taxi technique. So it's just full aft, you got your flaps set.
And they're clear, I think.
I just get a little bit of a turn going here and then I can see. Yeah, they're up.
Apopka traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, taking 154 for departure. Right?
Alright, there you go. So keep that full aft. Get the nose up to the end of the runway, just covering the end of the runway, and then just kind of hold that as you build speed.
Okay.
And then keep it in ground effect until 63. There you go. Yep, just keep it full back till the nose comes up a little bit more, a little bit. There you go. A little right rudder with it. You got it. Alright, we're in the air. Now keep it down low until you get to 63. Keep on pushing. Oh, there you go.
Real low.
Yep,
Okay.
just like that.
Alright.
And then with the VX, you can let it climb. Let it climb first.
Okay.
And then once you're clear obstacles and comfortable, then you can get flaps out.
Apopka traffic, Cessna 7416 Golf, turning right crosswind, runway 15, Apopka traffic.
Once we're clear of the pattern, we can go west.
Okay.
Northwest, I guess. That was a good soft field takeoff.
Thanks. Yeah, actually, right next to my house, there's a, I just talked to my neighbor, there's a grass field, and he's like, oh, I know the guy, you can fly over there.
Tangerine or something?
It's right over there. It's like a gun range and a airfield, I guess. I'm like, it's two of my hobbies at once.
There you go, fun combination.
1033 Alpha is 10 miles to the south. We'll be overflying the field for a enter left downwind for runway 10 at
280 Bravo Golf, turning right cross on 15 Papa.
Alright, so take me to Orlando North.
Okay.
Clear runway center, Orlando North.
Would this be considered an short field to you?
Yeah, it's relative.
Okay.
It's on the shorter side. You can land here without doing short field techniques, but about 2,600 feet long, I think. stop and taxi back. I'll wear out the brakes, but normally max braking, last can go 0. Alright, we'll back taxi on the runway. Okay. So you can either pull out over into here and do a 180 in the parking area, or you can do one on the runway.
Okay. Orlando North traffic, November 280 Bravo Golf, will be back taxiing to runway 9, Orlando.
Let up a little bit on the left brake.
Okay.
And it should just kind of roll through.
Alright,
There you go. What's your target speed, approach speed for a short field?
So I'm trying to get about 65 at the landing.
Okay. You know what the book technically says?
I'd have to refresh it, but probably it's a lot slower.
It says 62, but realistically you can get in slower than that.
Okay.
0 wind, I would say 60.
Okay.
And we don't have a lot of wind today. So I think, obviously it depends on the wind, but like 60 to 65 is kind of the range I would work in for a short field landing. And that'll make it, because we've floated a little while. So try another one, come in just a little slower, and then set it down right at the beginning of the runway. Yeah, but this is Orlando North.
It's just kind of cool to go to a different place.
Yeah, somewhere you've never been.
Once in a while.
So it used to be published that this was a 4,000 foot runway because they counted the grass over there.
Oh, okay.
But the county didn't let them pave the rest of it or whatever, something like that. So let's do some real soft field technique here. So go full aft, go out in the grass,
Okay.
clear right,
All right.
keep some power to it, keep going out a little bit. There you go. And then swing it to the left. And then once you get on the pavement, then we can do our short field takeoff technique.
Okay.
All right, here we go, right at the beginning of the runway.
All right, short field. A full mixture. All right, short field.
He's gonna go neutral until you're ready to rotate.
Okay.
All right, another short field landing. All right, same point. Just try to come in at 60 on this one. Flat the traffic grid at 157, turning north, about 2 miles to the northeast of the field. Oh, flat traffic. We're flying about an 800 foot pattern right now. Nope, or 600 foot pattern. Which sometimes works out better at these small airports. There you go. We'll go with this one. All right.
Orlando North Airport, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning right base, runway 9.
And it's a small runway, so you look farther than you really are.
Okay.
So just focus on keeping the plane under control speed-wise and making sure you're getting rid of enough altitude.
Okay. Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning final runway 9.
Alright, you feel high, low?
I feel high.
Alright, power out. Forward slip if you have to. Just try to bleed that speed off, put it down right on the beginning of the pavement. Ah, way too a little long there. We can do a touch and go if you like. Okay, full power. Sometimes at shorter fields, we'll have enough performance, but you just go right to 25 degrees. Okay. Give it a little extra lift on the takeoff if you need it. Alright, let's try another one on this one.
Okay.
We're a little close, a little fast. So,
Alright.
that's kind of set up.
Stop.
Yeah, it's weird about this airport. It looks very different.
Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning right crosswind, runway 9. Yeah, I think I got into the base too early and
Yeah,
that threw me off.
extend this a little bit longer.
Okay.
Give yourself a little bit of room. There we go. Kinda over this clump of trees is a good downwind.
Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning right downwind, runway 9.
There we go. Better altitude.
Somebody coming down. Is that That's the end of the runway. That looks like a plane for a second.
Oh yeah. So yeah, extend your downwind a little bit. Look for that 45-degree angle. Lose about 200 feet from pattern altitude. Then you start your turn pace. And keep an eye on the speed. Keep the speed slow. If the plane's below 70, it'll sink a lot better.
Okay.
And if it doesn't look like it's going to work, you can go around. You're not committed to every single landing that you make, unless the engine's out, then you are.
Then you got it. Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning right base, runway 9.
It's just finding the balance between close enough you can make the runway if you lost your engine, far enough you're not, squeezed. Alright, so just keep focusing on that speed and your altitude. Do you feel high, low, fast, or slow?
Alright. Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning final, runway 9, Orlando.
Alrighty. Now get this thing down to 60.
Legal traffic, use caution. Now we have Cadaver over if you're right now, please not direct over 5 Lagos Airport.
A little on the high side.
Yep.
Bring out some power. There you go. And watch that speed. Keep it slow. Trim for the speed, power for the altitude. Just as much as you need. There you go. Looking good. Alright, just keep it off the ground until you get onto the runway. Keep it back, keep it back, keep it back, keep it back. Don't land short. A little short, a little bit of grass there. You had enough energy though, so you either keep pulling or a tiny bit of power would have done it. If you want to go around, do it now. Alright. You want to do one more?
Yeah, I'll do one more. I gotta get this one.
Much better keeping the speed under control there. Yeah,
Consider these trees my 50-foot obstacle, and
yeah, about. There you go.
alright.
So fun coming in the other runway where you fly between them.
Well, that's when I landed at Leesburg the first time. It's like that was a little nerve-wracking coming up over the highway or whatever.
Oh yeah. What runway was it?
422 or
22, yeah, 22. So when you're coming into land and you're in ground effect, you're 2 feet off the ground, you can pull back enough to stall the plane, and the worst thing that's going to happen is the plane will just land. Okay. Because you're 2 feet off the ground. So if you're low, you can pull it back, really try to... I guess the worst thing that could happen is if, do a tail strike, but then the nose would be really uncomfortably high. But if you're in the right attitude, you can just keep pulling to hold that attitude as long as you're close to the ground. Worst thing that happens is you just touch the ground. All right. Stall it to the ground. Pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. If you feel high, pull the power out. If you feel fast, trim the nose up.
Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning right downwind, runway 9.
Alright, we'll do a little more touch and go here, then we're going to try an emergency landing back at the Apopka.
Okay, so if you're right now, it's going to have more sky average below 14,000 feet, just caution like well.
Kyle Pack likes coming to this airport.
Is that one of the DPEs? Or?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty. So think about a target airspeed you want to have on this part of the pattern. And think about what altitude you want to be at on base.
Apopka. Please use caution, do not directly overfly the airport of Apopka.
Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning right base, runway 9.
Alright, how do you feel? High, low, fast, or slow?
Right now, I think I'm in good shape.
Okay.
I mean, but you tell me, how do you feel?
I know how I feel.
Alright, well, you tell me later.
Yeah.
Orlando North, November 280 Bravo Golf, turning final, runway 9, Orlando North.
Alright, so approach speed, 6 feet. Work on slowing it down earlier, as opposed to later. A little on the high side.
And fast.
Yep, so keep that nose up, keep that power back. If you keep the speed below 70, the plane will sink a lot better. If you need to do a forward slip, do a forward slip. Ailerons into the wind. There's your speed. There's the sink coming in. That's good. Now just pull back as much as you need to keep it off the ground until you get to your touchdown point.
Okay.
Or use a little power if you have to. You got those options. There you go. Alright, just keep bringing it in. Keep bringing it in. Alrighty. There you go. Just work it down. I think you got it, that one.
Alright. That was closer.
Yeah. Alright. Full power. There you go. Feel free to use your trim too. Trim's cruise control.
Yeah, I normally use that on the climb too, just to...
Yeah. Anytime you have to hold a specific speed, might as well trim it.
Alright.
Alrighty, let's kind of go out over the lakeshore, climb to like 2,500 feet.
Okay.
Any other maneuvers you want to try?
I mean, I feel like I can always use practice on the steep turns because those sometimes,
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I get them, but like, I want to make sure I'm well within tolerance, so.
Well, let's go up and do a couple steep turns then.
Alright. Orlando North Air Park, departing to the south. 3.
Traffic, switch left flight green final, 15 full stop clock.
Off the practice area, November 280 Bravo Golf, white and black Warrior, just north of Lake Apopka at 1,000 feet, climbing to 2,500 maneuvering.
Have you ever landed on grass before?
Nope.
You can say you have.
Yes, I guess.
Just barely.
Not on purpose.
It's interesting. The real life short field takeoff technique is kind of like a soft field where you just keep rolling. Don't hit the brakes at the end of the runway. Go full power. Go full power as you're turning onto the runway. So then you'll carry your momentum and you'll be at full RPM.
Okay.
That's usually what, in real life, what would make more sense.
Yeah, I mean, going slow at all on grass, you hit a little hole and you're done.
Yeah, and a lot of times short fields are grass. So,
The two for the short and soft at the same time.
yeah.
Do you want to see over the shore or over the water?
Yeah, let's see like the North Shore.
Alright.
Right here.
A little better than the other day.
Yeah, the wind's a lot more friendly today. Alrighty. So when you get on a heading and altitude that you like, 90 knots, we'll do some steep turns.
Okay.
We'll do a first clearing turn as well.
Yep. Everything on. Full mixture. Clearing left. There's that light over there.
Where?
Just like on the horizon, like a light,
Like a shimmering?
Yeah.
There's a building out there. I think it might be the event center.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, it does catch the light every now and again.
Cleared left, clearing right. Alright, that's something. Is that a bird or? Yeah, guess that's a little bird.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm not seeing anything.
Call it 270.
Alright, 270, what's your marked altitude?
I'm going to climb up a little bit, that's 28.
Alright. Anything special about 28?
No, that's just where you said start, so I
thought we were doing 25.
Oh, I thought you said 28. Alright.
We can hold 28.
Red Tail Skyhawk is currently about 3.5 miles.
Usually DP is going to want to see something plus 500.
Training hard.
Okay.
Alright. Circle 25 back into New Smyrna.
So is it better to pick like 25?
25, 35, 45.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
As opposed to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Alright, well, I'm at 28.
Alright, we can call that.
Alright, 270, 90. We've done our clearing turns. I'm going to turn to the left.
Okay.
Alright. That's why I wanted to practice them.
Alright. We'll reset at 28.
Yep.
Try another one, but with more left rudder.
Or left rudder, okay.
And look at your airspeed more.
Yeah, it's going way low and then...
Yeah, if you can hold a consistent airspeed, usually you can hold a consistent altitude. The airspeed will tell you if you're going up or down before the altimeter ever will.
Okay.
So, trim it up for 90, set your power for 90, and level flight. And then, you roll in about 30 degrees, and you start adding power and back pressure. But yeah, so, alright, watch your coordination and your airspeed a little closer.
Alright, gonna go to the left again.
Okay. Clear left.
Alright, clear left. 28. A little bumpy.
A little bit.
Pushed me up about 100 feet. Alright, we'll call it 2,900 now.
Okay.
Alright, clear left.
Little left rudder. There you go.
Rudder.
There you go. And just enough to keep it coordinated. There, watching that airspeed. There you go. Just try to balance it out at 90. There you go. Much better. Okay, let's try one to the right whenever you're ready.
Alright, going to the right. I'll call it 2,800 instead of climbing again. Alright, clear right, clear to the right.
There you go.
The right one's always easier to me.
Yeah. Has to do with, left turning tendencies of the airplane, your position. It just looks better, maybe.
Yeah, I think I can, like this, I can use and just go, oh, just keep that right there.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Want to do any more, or do you want to do something else?
No, that's good. I mean, it is what it is.
Let's head over to Apopka.
Okay. I know where it is, but it's always good to use it.
Just hold about 2,500 feet. We'll go kind of follow the shoreline back.
Okay.
Might as well cruise it out while we're here.
Oh.
And lean back maybe an inch or so. There you go.
So I was reading about that. It was saying over 3,000 feet, that's when you really got to worry about it?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, those are the Lycoming specific instructions. Continental has a different one. Pretty standard is 100 degrees rich of peak EGT, which is about, the roughness and forward.
Yeah.
Suspect serious, that's a 942 Foxtrot Alpha doing closing turn and over north of Lake Ashby at the fields.
There's a bug up here, flying by. I think the highest I've hit a beetle was like 5,000 feet.
That's crazy.
Yeah. In beetle feet, that's insane. How high that is. It's like 30,000 feet.
And you wonder if they meant to do that or just get flying along and all of a sudden updraft.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder what the service ceiling for a ladybug is. Alright, let's switch over to the airport frequency. We'll hear what's going on. So we've got an emergency landing to do. How have you normally done them?
Automated advisory, wind 220, patch, not temperature
So,
9
there's been, a few different times where I'm just flying along doing a little power. Yeah, like now what?
latitude 1
Kind of thing. And then we did, I think, one kind of over by the airport. It's kind of simulating you're taking off, and now you just lost your engine.
Like in the pattern?
Yeah, and it was pretty much just take a hard left and land.
Yep.
And like he was asking me, like, do you think you'll make it? All this kind of stuff, and I'm like, at this point, I'm just doing it by feel. If it's an emergency, it's like, do it. It's not, let me maintain a certain altitude. It's just let me glide down and get on the ground.
Yep. We'll stay up here for a little bit.
Okay.
Probably because the engine's going to fail.
All right.
Triangle is here now, 5 miles northwest, RNAV Alpha.
It's coming in from up there.
Talking traffic, Archer 580 Juliet Alpha, left base, runway 33 Apopka.
Apopka traffic, or 20 Bravo Golf, about 3 miles to the west at 2,200. Going to be doing a simulated engine failure lands runway 15. Okay.
And we're coming in, we're going to be circling to runway 33 at Juliet Sierra.
Roger.
Circle in 23.
They're going to circle the runway.
North traffic, or Tampa North traffic.
Go to the right a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see them yet. They're out there.
Going out about 3 miles.
Alright, so
Engine died.
okay. Let's actually, here, let's circle out a little bit.
Traffic here, good also. Final runway.
Turn right. Apopka traffic, or 20 Bravo Golf is going to be circling about 3 miles west of the field, late for the IFR traffic, and then we're going to do our single engine emergency procedure.
Appreciate the help.
No problem. That's Ekimiski.
Okay. I tell them I'm practicing for Thursday.
Yeah. Let's climb up back to 2,500 feet.
Okay.
So you kind of know what's going to happen.
He said he's coming in on 3-3 though?
He is. Someone else is in the pattern for 1-5, I believe.
Oh, I got him right there. Somebody's on
Someone is.
3-3.
Yeah. Let's see, switch things up.
Why in the world are they doing that when it's still 180?
I don't know. Maybe the sock says something different. Alright, let's just kind of circle out here.
Okay.
And we'll listen.
Apopka traffic, Juliet Sierra is circling runway 33.
Alright. So, we got 2 planes landing 3-3. We'll land 3-3.
Okay.
So it's here. Should be starting to join the downwind. There they are. Yep. It's sight.
Got him? Oh yeah, I got him.
We'll follow them in.
Okay.
Apopka traffic, or 20 Bravo Golf, to 2.5 miles to the west, 2,500. Going to be circling midfield downwind for runway 33 Apopka.
Apopka traffic, 50 Juliet Alpha clear, runway 33 Apopka. Apopka traffic, 89 Juliet Sierra, to the left downwind for 33. Full stop.
Alright. Alright, the engine died.
Alright, engine died. So, first thing I'm going to do is pitch. Best airspeed. At this point, I know I got the airport right below me. So, quick check, and I'm going to do this anyway for landing, but check my fuel pump. Fuel pump's on, full rich. I would switch tanks. I don't have my checklist here, but then I would go through an emergency checklist, see if I can get it working. Assuming at this point everything's wrong and I can't. 121.5, 7,700, and I'm just looking to land at this point. So, alright, everything's wrong, can't get it fixed, I'm landing. Alright. I'm pitched here, just gently start dropping down and go in for 3-3.
Apopka traffic, or 20 Bravo Golf, to beam the numbers on downwind for 3-3 at 1,600 feet. Apopka, simulate engine failure.
Apopka traffic, 89 Juliet Sierra, final 33. Traffic additional scattering, 2 minutes left.
And my thinking here is, knowing this runway is pretty long, is just guarantee I'm going to get there, and then if I have to slip in, I'll slip in. Okay?
Requirement for the test is you put it down in the first third of the runway.
Okay.
Apopka traffic, or 20 Bravo Golf, on a left base, runway 33, simulate engine failure. Apopka.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning final 3-3. simulated engine failure.
Traffic 2890033.
All right, we made it.
And the first 1/3?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think so.
Cool. All right. So we've accomplished everything we need to accomplish on the flight. Do you want to do any more practice? It is 12:11. I want to save the time. Up to you.
I don't mind spending the time. It's all right. If you think anything I need to,
Let's do some laps. Yeah, we'll do we'll do a soft field takeoff.
Okay.
And we'll do a soft field landing here.
all right.
We'll work on the short field a little bit too. Just make sure that's nailed. Yeah. You can do your stuff. Get off the runway. We'll talk a little bit about the emergency landing.
Traffic November 280 Bravo Golf, clear active.
Alright, we'll taxi back once you get all this stuff taken care of. And just lean a little bit on the ground here. Alright, so, yeah, it worked out pretty good. We landed on the first third of the runway. We did have, according to this, a tailwind. I don't know.
Orlando, Apopka, automated advisory, wind 210 at 7 knots, with gust 211, temperature 29 Celsius, 2.23 Celsius, altimeter 3001, density altitude 1,700.
So, well, that other traffic is on the ground now. Let's go back to 1.5. Yeah, let's go 1.5. We can do a little turnaround here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll kind of pull off. We'll see if they.
Alpha and Alpha 5. The exiting Alpha 5.
Okay, yeah, they're not coming back. Apopka traffic, we're 20 Bravo Golf, taxi to runway 15, close traffic, Apopka.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. It's always good to play nice with everybody else.
I really struggle with south side of the lake to come in the other way.
They were doing that just for the check ride, not for the wind necessarily.
Yeah. We can take off. Cool.
Traffic November 280 Bravo Golf, taking 15 for departure. Alright, so we got fuel pump on, full mix, 2 notches of flap, doing a soft field, so we're gonna keep moving here.
Right, yep. Yeah, start. So soft field, that's the only one that's full aft.
Alright.
And then you're just gonna bring that nose up to the end of the runway. And when the nose comes off the ground, you're gonna need some right rudder. Just anticipate that. There it is, right there. Okay, now relax a little bit. See how we can't see the end of the runway? Relax. There we go. That's what you want. Okay, we're in the air. Hold it here until you get to 63. So keep that nose down as you get faster. There you go. There's your speed. All right, now you let it climb, and just let it climb. Leave the flaps where they're at. There you go. Excellent.
1 mile to the northwest, we'll be entering 11th Street.
Alright, clear obstacles, positive climb, go to the X, we can get rid of flaps now. Once we get on downwind, we can switch tanks.
Okay.
Oh, about that emergency landing. Sometimes if you have a lot of excess altitude, it's okay to circle down midfield to 1,500 feet. Because there's some targets. 1,500 feet on the downwind, 1,000 feet being the numbers, about 600 on base.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that on the ground. But that technique, so if you don't have the feel for the plane yet, like you're flying a different plane, yeah, that technique works really well. And it takes kind of the guessing out of it. Get over the field and that way you're not taking some extended base. Right. A lot can happen when you extend the base. Yeah, downwind.
700.
28. Number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right downwind, 15 knots. Was that 24 Delta that was just translating? Yeah, 24 Delta is on frequency. I'm sorry, is that, what runway are you planning, sir? The Otter was planning 28.
Pop traffic, Cherokee November, Otter 5315, exit runway 15 via taxiway. We were going to enter 23 with the winter safer side, we switched.
Okay, if you don't mind, sir, the Otter's just going to continue for 28. We'll be clear of runway 5 here in about 40 seconds. That works.
Yep. Alright. So are you going to remain the pattern or you're getting off?
Try to come in at 70.
We're landing.
So target airspeed for on the downwind when you pull power.
I didn't realize that you were the twin otter.
About 80 or 85 knots. And make sure you're not getting blown into the runway either. There you go, looking good.
City traffic, 728 is on the west downwind runway 28.
Alright, we've lost about 200 feet from pattern, which is good. We're at about a 45-degree angle. Yep, might as well turn base.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right base, 15 knots.
Alright, second notch. And now we'll pitch for 75, which we're at, which is perfect. And on final, you want to come in around 70. 65 to 70 is a sweet spot for this soft field landing. If you're too fast, you'll land flat, and all wheels will touch. If you're too slow, you'll stall into the runway and won't be soft. So, 70 is kind of the sweet spot. So trim for that speed.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning final 15 knots.
Alright, a little fast here. Make some power adjustments. You got flatters. Yep.
5608 is 10 miles.
We can do a touch and go on this one.
Good field, left downwind.
So just look at your speed, runway. Speed, runway. Yep. If you feel high, pull the power out. If you feel fast, pull the nose up.
And I'm just trying to hit the numbers basically on this one.
This is a soft field, so you want to touch the mains, keep the nose off the ground as long as you can, and touch down soft. You can use the power if you need to make it soft, and do your best to line it straight down the runway with your rudders. And just bring it on in, there you go. And just kind of lazily inch it down towards the runway, just kind of wait for it to lose energy, holding that nose up, just like the takeoff. Hold that nose up. All right, keep the nose up, there you go, keep pulling it. All right, full power. I got your flaps. All right. I'll just put you at 25 degrees of flaps, so once we're around, yeah, right about there. It was a little firm on the touchdown. So it's I think the soft field, it takes the most finesse out of all the landings. Most technique to do it nicely. Alright, we'll clear obstacles. We'll do another one.
Alright.
So there's kind of a couple things you're waiting for. You fly down to the runway, you level off. You're not thinking to land, you're just thinking to level off and fly level over the runway.
Orlando.
And then you wait.
Automated advisory.
You're just going to hold back enough to keep the plane from touching the ground. You're going to be low, but just don't let it touch the ground yet. When the plane starts to settle in, then you know it's ready to land. Because you want the nose to come up, keep the nose off the ground. So you're kind of waiting, you level off, you wait, then you hold it off. And you just let it sit down.
Orlando, Apopka, automated advisory, wind 190 at 3 knots with gust to 11, temperature 29 Celsius, dew point 23 Celsius, altimeter 3001, density altitude 1,700.
Bravo Golf on right downwind 15 knots.
So you'll be doing the landing. I'll make little inputs if you need them, so we can get like that exact feeling of what it should look like.
Yes, depending on the day. Like I nailed one when I was with Jameson, and I'm like, the expression I use is like I landed like a butterfly with sore feet. It was like, it was so smooth.
Nice.
It is, depends on the day.
Yeah, you just gotta get it really close to the ground in that perfect attitude. Alright.
Winter even traffic, Cherokee 65608, 5 miles to the northwest, rear vent, trim midfield, left downwind, runway 05, full stop.
Yeah, just trim it out for about 80. That's perfect. You might have to trim forward if you need.
Apopka traffic, 5181 Echo, taxiing Alpha to runway 33, Apopka.
What?
3-3.
Apopka traffic, Warrior 20 Bravo Golf is on the downwind, turning right base for 15 Apopka.
Apopka traffic is active 15 or 33.
I got one in the pattern for 15. Somebody's lined up for 15. Wind's favoring 15.
Roger, we are lined up 15.
Alright, try not to turn it in too close yet. And nice and straight. Bring back a little bit of power. And trim it out for
Orlando,
good speed right about
Apopka,
there.
automated
There you go.
factory, wind, calm, temperature 2 minus Celsius,
That's why.
2.23 Celsius, altimeter 3
on the high side.
0 1,
There you go,
density
that's
altitude 1,800.
Apopka traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf on final 15 Apopka.
Alrighty. So speed is looking good. Don't bring in too much power, just a little bit. There you go. Fly it right down towards those orange chevrons. Give it a little extra power and push the nose down just a little bit for the speed. But always be modulating the power as needed. There you go. So bring the power back out.
2 reds there for a second.
There you go. Alright. So let's start pulling that power back. There you go. Good power setting. Just bring it down towards the ground. Get it comfortable in ground effect. Okay. Now just wait here. Just hold it back. Ride it out. Alright. There we go. Nose touch, full power. Flaps go to 25. So that was pretty good. I think we came in just with a little bit less energy than we needed.
Okay.
So try to keep, we were flaring out at about 57. Try to keep that speed up a little bit higher, above 60, until you get down in the ground effect, and then float it.
Okay.
So carry a little bit more energy.
A little more speed.
But then, yeah, you're holding the nose up nice and high. So yeah, that's the trade-off with too much speed versus not enough. You know, you want the nose high, which is a slower speed, but you don't want to set it down too hard, which is helped with a faster speed.
Alright, traffic, 65608,
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right, crosswind 15 Apopka.
Apopka traffic, Cherokee November 95315, taking off runway 15, departing to the west. Apopka.
Alright, we'll try one more of these, and then we'll do a couple of shorts.
Cherokee 668, final runway 05.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right down 115 Apopka.
Apopka traffic, Archer 686, Juliet Alpha, taxiing on taxiway Alpha to runway 15, Apopka.
Yeah, looks good.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right base, 15 Apopka.
Alright, just keep an eye on that speed, trim as necessary. About 75 on base. There you go, nice square base turn. Check final, looks clear. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, so just carrying 70 in a little bit longer.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning final, 15 Apopka.
Alright. A little bit on the high side, so pull back just a little bit of power.
Traffic taking runway 5315, turning right, crosswind, runway 15 Apopka.
There you go. Alright, just speed, runway, speed, runway. We want to have get down into ground effect before we go totally idle. How about that?
Alright.
So watch that speed. Watch your speed. A little bit on the slow side, so there you go. Get a little bit more energy. Looking for 70, we're at 60 right now, so push that nose down. Keep that, push that nose down. Push the nose down, we're a little slow. Alright, power idle. Now hold it back, don't let it touch yet. Keep that nose up. That's smooth, but then don't let it land flat. There you go, power idle, keep the nose up. There you go. Alright, full power. And
Traffic, we're 164 Charlie, running runway 1.
still got slow there. Try to hold 70 in a little bit longer. And pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. Alright, you want to do short field?
Sure.
Put it down on the numbers, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Traffic, Chicago, 6,000.
Are you right?
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right cross on 15 Apopka.
Alright, Apopka traffic, Skyhawk 5181 Echo is taking runway 15, will be departing to the west, Apopka.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning right down 15 Apopka.
Apopka traffic, Twin Parkway, 1 Mike runway 8 to the southeast, inbound, full stop's going to be entering right down on runway 15, Apopka.
Alright, the numbers for this one.
Got it.
So try to come in at, well, with the 60 to 65, somewhere in that sweet spot with today's wind conditions. You know, they say add half the gust factor to your approach speed, so if it's gusting about 10, add 5 knots to 60.
Apopka traffic, 5181 Echo, right crosswind 15 Apopka.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf on right base, 15 Apopka.
Alright, how's the final look? Make sure it's clear.
It was on crosswind, I didn't see anybody in final.
Okay, so make sure no one's coming. Good to go.
Traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, turning final 15 Apopka.
All right, final approach speed should be about 60 to 65.
Pop traffic, 441 by Romeo, 4 southeast, inbound, right down 15, Pop traffic, Scott,
We got a bit of speed lead off here. There,
the
it's
west,
coming
left,
back.
follow Pop.
All right, use your trim if you need it. Okay, looking good. All right, you got it.
All right.
You want to do any more?
It's up to you. I think that was all right.
All right, cool. Yeah, we can bring it in.
All right. I got it.
Looks like someone's coming out of Alpha 4.
All right.
The back way. So,
Alpha 3.
yeah, well, man, where they're going.
Pop traffic, touchdown 1 by Romeo, center right down runway 15,
We might just go straight in for runway 4. I don't think anybody else is coming out.
Pop traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, clear active.
Yeah, let's taxi. Yeah.
5-4, and if it's blocked, go all over 5.
Yeah.
Alpha traffic, number 280 Bravo Golf, taxiing to Alpha 4 via Alpha 5 Bravo.
If no planes are coming out Alpha 4, let's just go in there.
All right.
Because I don't know where that Baron's gonna go. If he wants to go that way or this way.
Pop traffic, touchdown 481 by Romeo, cutting right base, runway 15, Pop.
Yeah, you see
He's
it.
going the other way.
Oh, he's moving, I think.
So we'll wait for him and then go around the back.
Let's see which way it turns. Oh, and then they're pulling another one out. Let's go in this way.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I just don't want to cause a log jam for them.
Pop traffic, touchdown 481 by Romeo, final 15, Pop.
All right.
Jameson's your primary instructor, right? Yeah. Have you been able to fly with him at all recently, or?
Yeah, we went last week one time, I think. Yeah.
Speeds on the soft field, or the short field for the speeds.
Okay.
Which once if you're keeping it slow, you're bringing it in, you're hitting your point. Experiment a little bit more with ground effect. So for a short field, this plane will float about 500 feet from round out to touchdown. About in most conditions. So base if you're coming in here, if you fly down towards the chevrons and level off right over them at idle, you will touchdown by the time you get to the numbers. That's about 500 feet. And a similar technique can be used for your soft fields, and not in the terms of for the accuracy of it, but for coming into land and then just float it in ground effect with a little extra energy, and then just wait. Wait till it's ready. So you're gonna if you come in too fast, you're gonna come in and it'll feel really flat. So you just wait. You hold it there at idle, and then the nose will come up if you're holding it off the runway, and just bring the nose up to the end of the runway just like the takeoff for the soft field. Once it does that, then it's ready to just sit down.
Okay.
So make sure you're keeping that nose up, but you're not getting so slow that with the nose up, it's just gonna flop down.
Yeah.
So that's the balance.
Got it.
With those. So I'd say work on those. And then just I would say like go to a new airport that you haven't been to before and practice landings over there. That way you get in the habit of, you know, finding frequencies, getting in the traffic pattern. The more foreign things you do, the easier they become.
Yeah.
So those are the two things I would recommend to work on before the check ride.
All right.
So, do you have any questions?
Nope.
Cool. Looking good. I don't know why we keep losing checklists in this plane. I'm frustrated.